Okay, this is really one of the things that frustrates me about Nigeria. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this is one of the things, and it's more like when people keep saying, "Oh, Nigeria is this, Nigeria is that," and we are ranting. We're always complaining about the government, which is true. But I want to say something, which is most times we are our problem. Because who is the government? Human beings like you and I who became governors, who became presidents, who became senators. And if we cannot do things right on a lower level when we are not there, what's the chances that when we get there, it will be better? We are the ones that do ourselves sometimes. I just came back. It's 11:03. This is a rant. I didn't plan to make a video. So yesterday, I've complained about this before on this channel, which is customer service. And somebody even came and replied my other post saying that it's Nigerians, the way Nigerians treat the customers, they feel like they're this. And I had to reply the person, and I'm like, in case you don't know, customers are king. Whoever is giving you the money is the king. Yes, especially when someone has been nothing but, nice, polite. Okay, let me not deviate. It's about this now. So yesterday, Nigeria has terrible customer service. Terrible. This is one thing that frustrates me about this country. We do not know how to retain customers and clients. We run sponsored ads, try and get people, but then when they eventually come, how do you keep them? So I'm trying to do a transfer. I'm not going to call the bank just for security reasons, nothing else. So I'm trying to do a transfer. I stopped using my hardware token because oftentimes I misplace it or forget it. And when you forget it, you can't make a transfer. Now, for a while now, Nigeria has been running cashless. Like in terms of before, we didn't really used to do transfer like that. It was all cash. But, since transfer, which has been amazing, we literally now do transfer for everything. So I'm chatting with this vendor and I am about to do a transfer. They send me the payment details. I click to generate my token. It's not generating. I think it's like normal bank issues. Maybe network. I try again, and it's not working. I send them the bank a DM in their verified Instagram. These guys respond to say every inconvenience cost is regretted. Oh my God. Solution? No. That's one thing you get a lot in Nigeria. We're sorry, ma'am. Okay, but solution. Okay. I'm trying not to get angry. So I keep trying Aspe. They didn't provide any solution. So I try again and then I delete the app. For me to delete the app, I try to reinstall it thinking that, okay, maybe there is an issue. So I remember that I still have the activation code. I try to uninstall and install back. Guess what happens? I can't find the app on the app store again. So clearly, these MF people were doing an upgrade. And you are freaking doing an upgrade, knowing that your customers are relying on this thing to be able to do their transfer, knowing that we do a whole lot of transfer, knowing that somebody could be in an Uber and need to transfer, and you decide that you're just going to do a system upgrade to the extent that that app is no more there. So that means you guys deleted it. So you knew that was going to happen, and you could not send your customers an email. Every time we come to the bank, you ask for our blood, NIN, BVN, email, name, number, we get alert. So the same way you send us that alert, you cannot send an email to say, oh, there'll be a system upgrade from this time to this time, so that people will be aware, so that people will get another option. You just go off like that. Is what I'm talking about. Like, they don't know how to sustain. They only know how to get. But when these guys are calling you, to open an account, oh my God. This is not the first, like, why even calling the bank's name will not even change anything, because that's how almost all of them act. It's not the first time I'm experiencing this with a bank. You guys send us all manner of email. Welcome to November. Welcome to December. But to tell your customers that you're going to be upgrading, oh my God, I am going to bank tomorrow. I wish I could record, but it's not allowed because I am going to their head office tomorrow. I am actually going to close my account because these people have no regards for their customers. It's okay, and you're just sending me income. Sorry for the or inconvenience. What's that English they even used again? And this is one thing that actually keeps happening in this country. And I'm saying that it is actually important that we go back to it and say, why are we like this? A lot of social media people have been complaining about sponsored ads. Oh, I ran ads. My ads are not working. My ads are not working. And someone came and said, oh, your ads are not working because you're not using influencers. Your ads are not working. I said, no, your ads are not working because most times your customer service is wrong. How many times have you put as much as a gift? Somebody buys something worth 300,000. You send it to them. You cannot even say, you cannot wrap a gift that will cost you nothing. These are little things people remember. You know, this like my daughter's birthday is tomorrow. The cake lady that I'm using, the reason I'm using her is because I ordered cake from her last year. You know what they did? This year, they sent me an email. They sent me an Instagram message to say, Ma, please, by this time last year, they did it last 2 weeks. And they said, we noticed that on this something of this day, on the 27th, you ordered a cake. On the 25th, you ordered a cake for a birthday that was on the 28th. And we wanted to know if you'd be doing that this year. Even if I was planning to use someone else, that reminder, because instead of running ads looking for other customers, she's nurturing the ones that she already has. So imagine for every year she sends it to me and I remember it and use her. Or imagine the people that come to her, she does that. Do you know, like, it is better than, we always believe in, like, chasing. I know, like, I'm everywhere because I didn't plan this. But customer service is actually terrible. And it's something that we need to work on from top to bottom. I am using one internet now, cyberspace. The reason I'm calling these people my food chest is that it's not like they have the best network. But cyberspace has one of the best customer service I have experienced in Nigeria, unpaid. I am paying them. I paid for my installation. Do you know that the day these guys said they were coming for their installation, I said at home, I was like, if they come, they should come. But let me just stay. That's because I'm used to Fiber One. When they called me that they were at the gate, I was like, sorry, you are where? This is the first time a network, this is telling me that they're going to come this day, and they came that exact day. If I send this, my internet goes off at any time, I send cyberspace an email, I am getting a response. It doesn't matter what time. And not just, we're sorry, ma. No, they will optimize it immediately. And they will still do a follow-up. In fact, they'll send me an email to say, it's working now. Please confirm. Your confirmation means a lot to us. If I don't respond to the email, they will call me in the morning, which is what I was explaining in my other message when the guy said that because I didn't respond to the other people's message, that meant I didn't want to continue a conversation with them. I was like, remember, like I said, I'm the customer. I use you guys. I say I'm not impressed. You send me a message for my feedback. I don't give because I was busy, like it's something I was going to get through to. A simple follow-up phone call or text. That's what cyberspace does. They will call the next day and say, oh, sorry, my last night you complained that your internet is not working. Please, we wanted to confirm now if it's working. Do you know that since I started using cyberspace, I have introduced them, because word of mouth is the biggest marketing. I have introduced them to everybody that asked me. You would think I'm getting a percentage from them. My estate, they put on the WhatsApp group, this thing is working, what network works. Immediately I responded. I didn't say, oh, they are the best, oh, they are this. But that thing, I said they have the best customer service. Because at least it's easy for someone to even be telling you, oh, sorry, our network is down now, oh, we're doing an upgrade, than sending people messages. When I was using Fiber One, they don't respond to me until I contact consumer protection. Oh, guys, funny story. Fiber One called me last week. That the engineers that are coming to work on my internet, they want to know if I'm around. January, February, March. We're in March, Abby. They want to know if I'm around so that the engineer can come today. I said, excuse me, I haven't used Fiber One since December. So whatever complaint it was, I made it in November. And in March, you guys are so confused that you're calling me in March. It's crazy. When I go to close the bank tomorrow, when I go to close my account, you guys will see. It's only when you threaten them or when you do things like that that they wake up. They don't know how to keep the customer. They don't know how to nurture the customer. It's just about advert. So I can't even trust you. You know how this country is with Uber Uber drivers and all. In case before you ask, yes, that's another frustrating part of it. We have card trip that's supposed to make your life easy. We have Uber wallets that's supposed to make your life easy. But these cab guys will cancel whenever you pick those ones because they want transfer or cash. So imagine I had entered an Uber that day. Maybe I said, oh, let me just enter an Uber as I'm coming out. How do I explain to this Uber guy that my stuff is not generating? That means if you want to stay in this country, or if you live in Nigeria, you have to have more than one bank account. So that's what a lot of people do. In fact, tomorrow I'm going to open another one. You have to have like 4. Even if you just put the money in different places and have card and have transfer in different places so that you will not be stranded. Because this is the highest level of unprofessionalism I've ever seen. Now I go to another account because I say, okay, let me go and reactivate another account that I had. Do you know, I went there today, I was like, I just remembered what the guy said that is the customers. And I'm like, okay. That's because sometimes people see the reaction. Like I went there today, they say, Ma, you will need to. I said, you're not going to do that. I said, please show me, give me a transfer slip. I want to take my money out and close this account. People turned, but they didn't understand. It was when I started saying, this is the 4th time I am coming into this to reactivate my account. Something you guys are supposed to be begging me. When you guys wanted the account, you called me, disturbed me. I haven't used this account in a while. Are you guys not the ones supposed to be telling me, oh, because you use our money for business? Like, I don't even get it. Then I'm coming to reactivate it almost 4 times. The good thing is that the lady who is like almost like the brand manager, I don't know if she's the brand manager or something, but this lady is really good and polite. She was the only one that I had to listen to. Because the other one, the IT guy came and told her that, they said that they blocked something for, they were not sure if it was fraud, for security reasons, which is good. I get it. But they put a number there that the girl said, I have to call the number. I said, I am not calling any number. I am in your bank. I am in North verification. Why should I call the number? You guys already made me come all the way here. So why should I call the number? Then when they went to tell the other lady, and the guy was telling her, please just do something. Like, she's already here. The girl was like, you're telling the guy, like, I'm swamped, I'm this. And before you come with all this, oh, they're not well paid, they're not this, how do you know? Because this is the excuse. A lot of us make excuses for this behavior. Trust me, you still see one person that will drop comment and say, oh, maybe the person has had a bad day. Maybe the person have had a long day. It's called customer service. I've had like a hectic day now because of going from one bank to the other, because of the stupidness of this bank. But I have a business. And if my business calls, I'll put a smile on my face and act like, because after it, I still went for my business. I didn't show I was stressed. Yes. So before everybody come and say, oh, they're not paying them well, the country is hard. If you pick a job, do you know how people poach people? How do people poach people? It's how you interact with people. Maybe that job you're in, maybe the pay is not good, but the way you speak to someone, like that lady that spoke to me, I'm sure that if someone wants to start a business, right, like a CEO that has a big company walks in there and that other lady attends to him, he can poach her for a better pay. Even if you're tired, you're frustrated, you have to hide it. Like her attitude, her mannerism, I just went straight. I said, please give me a slip. I want to withdraw. It was still the other one that followed me. And tomorrow you say, country is hard. Country is hard, but the one you have, you don't know how to take care of it. This is like we are doing ourselves, honestly. It needs the change. I keep saying it. It starts from us. It starts from us. If all those countries we call great countries, it's because of them. I told someone yesterday, not yesterday, I was talking to one guy that, he said, I can't remember the conversation, but I said, this place you're saying that is dirty and this country you're saying is clean. Do you know why it's clean? Nobody goes on the road and throws papers on the floor. How did the country become dirty? How did the states become dirty? Because that dirt is not allowed to stay in your car. You wind down, you finish eating, you throw it out, and you expect the country to be clean. If we all play our parts, to be honest, if we all play our part, the last one I even want to talk about, again, that frustrates me as a business owner and as someone that orders, is dispatch riders. So, when I was in the bank dealing with my frustration, this dispatch rider calls me and says that, oh, he's at my gate, came to deliver from these people. Then he now says, oh, they haven't paid for delivery, or they want to pay. I have 2 orders. One is pay. They told me to pay the delivery guy when he comes. The second one I'd already paid. So I didn't know which was which. I couldn't really argue because I was in the bank. So I just transferred to him. As I came back now, I opened the package. And I saw that, no, this is from the person I'd already paid. I went back again to check the conversation and I checked. I saw that I paid for delivery. So I messaged her and I said, oh, your delivery guy asked me for delivery money when I had. She was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Please send me your account number to refund. Let me find out why he did that. Dispatch riders, they are another problem in this country, which is why, please guys, if I forget, always remind me to just pin it in the comment section. For my dispatch, because I do business, I use Shop Place. Every time they're not available and I don't use them, I understand what people go through when it comes to dispatch riders. Shop Place has professional riders. Since I started using them, I don't have issues. But you see, just random riders. So you know that they've paid you for this thing. Why are you now making their customer pay? It's crazy. The other one told me that day, hey, come outside though. You will meet the rude ones. And the guy that I chatted with, he was so professional. He did my t-shirt. His response before they did the printing, they sent it to me. I approved, very good, no issues. He now gave it to dispatch, for dispatch to come. Hello, something in my leg. Oh, I cannot come outside. Beg, come outside and collect your thing. Come outside and collect your thing. I was like, excuse me. So imagine you're new and you don't know that these companies most time don't have any affiliation with the people. So you might say tomorrow that you will not order from the guy, but you don't know it's a dispatch rider that he just ordered that he has no business with. Why? Then tomorrow, if I had told him, because I didn't even bother him, if I told him, he will go to the company where he booked the ride. Then he will complain. Then he will fire the person. Then people will come. Oh, it's not good. It's not good. Nigerians, we are so used to doing things a certain way that when things are done the right way, yes, there is this story now that's been circulating. I know I'll be going from one story to the other. But it's under all the things that frustrate and how we need to change. There's this lady on Facebook that puts copyright on her videos. So if you use the video, they will take it down. And people are making videos. How dare she? Someone that came from the village, because you're grown now. How can you do that to someone else? Because people are using your video, you're reporting it. It's not fair. God is on the throne. We are so used to things not being done the right way. How would this change happen? That's how someone called me the other day to say, guess what? I said, what? Said they charged me, they fined me. I went to do my car papers and found out that I was owing 20K. I said, did I or did I not tell you? He was like, oh, when you said it, I thought it was a joke. Apparently, there are cameras on the traffic light that catch your plate number when you pass the traffic light when it's not yet green. I'm sure if you're a foreigner, you're probably wondering that, wait, people beat traffic lights, yes, everywhere, but it's worse in Nigeria, trust me. And he was shocked. Like, he was really shocked that they fined him. How can they do that now? A whole 20K. I said, but you people are the same people that will go abroad and follow the rules. You're the one that jaywalk. They arrest you and you say somebody is just crossing the road. There's a flyover there, or what do they call it? You will see it and literally pass under it. In fact, in Nigeria, if you're driving, you're preventing cars that are coming one way. Imagine someone is literally coming one way, express in the night. While we are complaining, while we are ranting, let us also think about ourselves, because change starts from us. A lot of us had to learn and unlearn a lot of things. Before I started doing business, I had to learn customer service. I had to learn how to speak. I had to learn tone. I don't know, guys, but these are the days where I get frustrated. But then thank God for YouTube, where I can just turn on this camera and I have you guys. I say, let me just come around to you guys. Or please, in case you're new on this channel, we love our family. We love Africa. We love Nigeria on this channel. So where we are complaining, is because we want change. We're not complaining because we hate. Just please, so you're mindful of your comment. Don't come and say, oh, that's why this place is a zoo. Is a da da da. No. It's a place, it's like, see it as your child that offends you and you punish them, but you still love them. And I hope that this video gets to the right people and people take it in and say, yes, of a true change starts with us. Thank you guys. It is currently 11:23. I am going to get ready for bed now. Have a lovely one. Thank you for listening to my rant.